So guys, you've probably never seen me on your screen before, but I am Toby. I am from his channel, Life at the Lane. I'm a Sheffield United fan channel, and I've been invited to Boro Fan TV to give you a preview from a Sheffield United fan's perspective. Thank you to Boro Fan TV for letting me on the channel and letting me express myself. But let's get right into the video. So, I guess I'll just start off with our formation and our play style. So, we'll play a 4-3-2, okay? Normally, the fullbacks are extremely attacking, okay? They get forward as much as possible, as frequently, you know, just trying to get forward as high up. I will play very expansive. Usually, you know, the wide centre-backs, in our case, normally Chris Basham and Jack O'Connell, play as wing-backs, overlapping the full-backs. So, we play very, very attacking, I suppose you could say, especially at the lane, which is obviously where the game's taking place. In the midfield, normally it's two more holding midfielders. I'm guessing it's going to be Johnny Lundstrom and Fleck for the game that we've got against you on Tuesday or tomorrow when I'm making this video. And then we have an attacking midfielder, in which I'm praying that it's going to be Mark Duffy, because in our last match against Barnsley, we lost 3-2, but when Mark Duffy came on, we got 2 goals with him on. It's a difference maker. He drifts out wide, so he helps the fullbacks out. He can create chances like that. Literally, it's such a good player, Mark Duffy is. And normally he occupies that attacking midfield role. Up from, normally it's Leon Clark with somebody else. Okay, and normally Leon Clark just chases all game. Normally gets sprung off at like the 80th minute if he needs to get brung off. So he's normally that tired. But you guys will know what I mean after Tuesday night's game, when you see how tirelessly Leon Clark plays, I suppose you could say. He's obviously our top goal scorer this season on around 15 goals. I'm not 100% sure on the actual figure, but Leon Clark's our top goal scorer this season. He had an insanely good, I think he got 9 goals in November, in which he got 4 goals against Hull. He got 3 goals against Fulham, in which we lost 5-4, he got 2 against Sheffield Wednesday in September as well, just a few of his goals just to give to you guys. So Leon Clark's a player to be, you know, looking out for. And in his last 2 games, he's got 2 goals. He got 1 against Cardiff, in which we got a 1-1 draw, which we should have won. And then away at Barnsley, he got a goal. So, yeah, I suppose that's giving you a little rundown on the team. I guess I'm just going to tell you now our top 3 players as of late. I'm being fair, I'm doing 1 defender, 1 midfielder, and 1 attacker. So in defence, it's got to be Richard Stearman, okay? And it's a bit of a risky one to put him in because I'm not even sure if he's playing yet, to be honest. He was injured in his last game. He got injured against Cardiff for the 2nd time this season. A hamstring injury, reportedly. He didn't play in the last game that we had against Barnsley, which led us to conceding 3 goals in that match. And I'm praying that he's back this game because he commands the defence really well. Normally the central defender in the 3 at the back formation that will play is normally the spearhead. The spearhead for the defence, I suppose you could say. He stays back, controls his other players around him, and although he doesn't have a captain's armband on, he's certainly, you know, controlling, being the captain of the defence. So yeah, I'm just praying that he's playing against you guys, because, you know, you've got Adamas Traore, Bamford in form, I'm pretty sure. Stuart Down scored in your last game. You've also got defenders like Ayala coming from the back, so it's very worrying times if we don't have Stearman playing. And then the midfielder that I've chosen, I've already spoke about him, Mark Duffy. He's just such a helpful player. He plays in the, you know, a support role. You know, if you're playing Football Manager, you'd put him on attacking midfielder support, because he drifts out wide, supports the fullbacks, and the centre-backs run the bomb forward. He mainly drifts out to the left. I just thought I'd tell you. He mainly drifts out to the left, cuts in, plays it to a midfielder or an attacker if possible, and usually just he's an Iniesta sort of player, you'd like to say. He plays the pass before the assist, which I cannot put into words how good he is, to be honest. He's only a League One player last season, you know. I didn't think he was going to be able to make the step up, but he has done, and he's probably been one of the best attacking midfielders this season, if I'm perfectly honest. But one bad thing about Duffy is he sometimes has his stinkers, to be honest. Just praying that he doesn't have one. And then up front, it's going to be Clark. He's our top goal scorer, as I've already touched on. He's our best striker as of late. mainly because he's the only one who's been scoring. You know, Billy Sharp, luckily for you guys, is out of form. We tried David Brooks, our wonder kid, I suppose you could say, up front, and he doesn't really work when he starts. We've got Ched Evans, who don't know where he's gone, to be honest. I don't know if he's injured or what, but he had a start and hasn't even been on bench since then. Clayton Donaldson's not very good, but I'd like to see him get a start at the Links. I don't think he's had one yet. So they're just a few names I pulled out of the bag. We obviously have youngsters as well who could bring through, but that's for another video, isn't it? So yeah, our top 3 players, in my opinion, Stearman, Duffy and Clark. So just one last topic I'm going to touch on is the pluses for you guys. So I've made a big fat sheet here of paper just to make this video off. So Stearman will be likely to be injured. That is a huge plus for you guys, because the player that's coming to replace him is Jake Wright. And I'm not saying that he's a terrible player, but he's not played regular first team football since the start of the season, okay? I say he was kicked out in about November, October time, and he hasn't really got a regular run in the side since then, which is never good, you know. You need to be rotating your defence, and we haven't been doing that. So we're bringing a defender who's, quite frankly, too rusty. And, you know, against the likes of, you know, I said earlier, Adama Traore, Assombalonga, if he starts, I don't know how good he's been. I know he had a good start. Bamford, you know, it's not going to be great for us guys. You know, when you've got 3 attackers, we've got 3 centre-backs, it'll be 3 on 3 at times. You guys could tear us apart completely. But we do have replacements in Ryan Leonard as well. We brought him in the January transfer window as a midfielder. He's not really hit the heights as a midfielder for us. He's been replaced by a couple of other players. So we tried him at centre-back and he did decently when he played. So I'm hoping that he plays in centre-back over Jake Wright if Stearman is out. So the second plus for you guys is that Billy Sharp's out to form, okay? We started him a couple of games ago against Brentford away. He could have easily got us a win. He missed about 3 one-on-one chances. One of them was offside, so I suppose 2 one-on-one chances that he missed. He didn't play against Cardiff, that was our last game before the last game, if that makes sense. And then our last game against Barnsley, it came on just before half-time because we were playing diabolical football, okay? He came on for a midfielder at half-time to play up front. We brought David Brooks back to midfield, so he played in a striker role, and Billy Sharp was woeful. He had a chance at the end of the game, which he squandered. It went completely over, about 30 yards over. Not literally 30 yards, but it went so far over. And I'm just hoping that he can improve on Tuesday against you guys, because if he doesn't, it's not going to be a great end of the season for him, and he might not possibly have a great start to next season. And then the third plus for you guys is that we haven't been scoring goals. I know that we got 2 goals against Barnsley, but it's Barnsley. We should have been winning them, not getting a 3-2 loss. The only player that's really been scoring consistently for us throughout this season has been Leon Clark, and he's had a patchy spell over the last couple of months. We have goal scorers in the side. We have David Brooks, who's got 2 or 3 this season. We've got Billy Sharp, who's on around 10 goals this season. We've got creative players like Mark Duffy I've touched on. We have midfielders like Fleck. We have Lundstrom. We have so many good players. We just struggle to get the ball into the back of the net, mainly because we pass it around too much. We pass it around the opposition box instead of just somebody taking it by the scruff of the neck, just blast it into the back of the net. And that's what Paul Coutts used to do. I'm sure you guys know about Paul Coutts. He was our main midfielder, but then he got an injury which has took him out for the season. He got it in November against Burton, or October, I think it might have been. One of them 2 months. And we just missed him since then. We just missed him so much. And then the last good point is our main goalkeeper is suspended. You guys may know about him because he played against you guys in the other fixture at your place, Jamal Blackman. He also got dunked by Rudy Gested's header, but he's improved so much since then. He don't get stuck in no man's land like he did on that game. And I don't know why I'm touching on him so much, because he's going to be bloody suspended. But we have Simon Moore in that, who lost us the game against Barnsley. He virtually lost it for us. No matter what any of our fans say, just listen to me, he lost it for us. So this is the end of the video. Again, a big thank you to Boro Fan TV for letting me be on the channel. You know, Rob has helped me get on, and you know, everybody just helps. So I think they're doing a video for my channel as well, so look out for that. I'll probably be in the comment section, I might be in the description, I'm not 100% sure. So yeah, like, subscribe, enjoy the rest of your day, and have a nice day if you're coming away to Bramall Lane.